wrong when steps started to get hard. I just thought, boy, I've got to start exercising again. And then when I started to have edema on my legs retaining water, I went to the hospital. Took the EKG once I was in the hospital. That was not right. So then they shipped me down to Madison right from there. I got my first pacemaker on April 25th of 2000, and almost immediately I felt better. You have more energy because your heart's beating 60 beats a second instead of 42, 43, which was my resting heart rate at the time. That summer, got back to water skiing right away, and that winter I was skiing. Even did some wrestling with the high school kids a couple days. So I mean, that was pretty much, was on a couple medications that I wasn't used to. So I went a long time with nothing going on, and then about 8 years later, things started to get a little more difficult again. Well, I wore the battery out on the pacemaker, so I had the second pacemaker put in July 7th of 2008, and then was again fine, went skiing that winter. I had emergency BIVAD surgery, which put 2 ventricular assist devices in me, in my chest, and I had 2 tubes coming out of my body, out of my side, that hooked up to the battery-powered forced air generator that circulated my blood. So at that time, with the VAD and the pacemaker, I was essentially Darth Vader. When I had the pacemakers, I could do everything I could do now. My heart rate was topped out at 100, so I really couldn't push myself terribly hard. But I did everything I've wanted to do. I show skied and everything. I downhill skied at altitude, and I'm doing everything that I did when I was on the pacemaker and feeling good and strong that I'm doing now, only now it's extremely easy for me. Much, much easier. I do believe that, I don't necessarily think it's an angel, but I've got someone pulling some strings somewhere else, and that's my brother Matt.